If you're using AI just to get answers, you're using it wrong. Most students think AI is about shortcuts, but the real power is using it to understand, remember, and think better. In this video, I'll show you 10 powerful ways to use AI to study smarter, including one mistake that quietly ruins learning for a lot of students. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Walia. I'm a GP in Ireland and I've spent over 10,000 hours of studying, learning, and setting exams. This channel is about helping you study smarter, not harder, so you get better results without wasting time. I want to give you 10 powerful ways to use AI to study better. They're not in any particular order, and the last one is probably the most important. I'll also add a bonus tip at the end that students always find surprising. So, tip number 1, ask AI to create mnemonics. If you give ChatGPT a list you're trying to memorize, whether it's enzymes in biology, key definitions in chemistry, or even events in history, it can instantly generate simple, clever mnemonics that fit your style. Watch this. I'm going to go on ChatGPT and I'm basically going to ask it to give me mnemonics for cell division in biology. And here you go. And as you can see, it gives great mnemonics. This alone can save you so much time, especially in subjects packed with lists. Tip number 2, use the BEMA method. This is honestly one of my favorite ways to learn anything quickly. BEMA stands for beginner, exam, memory, and analogy. And you only need 4 simple prompts. First, ask AI to explain the topic like you know nothing. Once that makes sense, ask for the exam level explanation. Then ask for memory tricks to help it stick. Finally, ask for a real life analogy. This method works like magic. Within minutes, you'll go from something you were confused about to, oh, now I get it. Tip number 3, ask AI to fix your study plan. Here's something that most students never do. They make a study plan, but they never refine it. Most study plans are either too broad, too busy, or completely unrealistic. Try this prompt. Here's my study plan. Give me honest and constructive feedback using the 80-20 rule. AI will immediately highlight what actually matters, cut the dead weight, and give you a cleaner, smarter, and more focused study plan. This alone can save you hours every week. Tip number 4, upload your study material into ChatGPT. This next one is honestly a game changer. When you upload photos of your textbook pages, your PDFs, or even your handwritten notes, AI suddenly becomes 10 times more accurate. Instead of giving you vague, general explanations, it tailors everything to your exact curriculum, your exam, your chapter, your wording. At this point, it's basically a personalized tutor, one that always understands the context of what you're studying. Tip 5, ask AI to quiz you with adaptive difficulty. AI is also brilliant for quizzing you. Reading gives you the illusion of learning, but questions expose the truth. Being quizzed is actually what builds memory. Try this prompt. Quiz me one question at a time, make it harder when I get it right, and easier when I get it wrong. AI will instantly adapt to your level, and it becomes a personalized tutor that adjusts to you in real time. Tip 6, use a chain of thought prompt. For subjects like maths, physics, and chemistry, this is extremely useful because in exams, you're often marked on your working, not just a final answer. Let me show you quickly. So when you ask AI a question, add this to the end of your prompt. So ask it whatever you want, and then ask it, and walk me through the steps one step at a time. This is often called the chain of thought approach, and it's incredibly helpful for understanding the logic behind the answer, not just memorizing it. Tip 7, turn exam papers into predictive reports. This is something I wish I had years ago, and it's probably one of my favorite ways to use ChatGPT. You can upload a bunch of exam papers and tell it, show me the patterns, what comes up often, what's low yield. It will highlight trends in seconds. Then you can make smarter decisions about what's actually worth studying and what probably isn't, based on probability, not guesswork. This is gold for exam preparation and can save you a huge amount of time. Tip 8, use AI to mark essays and improve writing. If you write essays, AI is basically a free examiner. This is especially handy for subjects like history, poetry, philosophy, anything that's essay-based. It can mark your essay, show where it's weak, rewrite poor paragraphs, and improve clarity and structure, and even show you what a model answer looks like. This is the kind of detailed feedback many students never get, not because teachers don't care, but because simply they don't have the time. Tip 9. Personalize AI using memory and folders. One thing a lot of people don't realize is that AI actually gets better with the more context you give it. If you tell it your exam level, your subjects and your weaknesses, and the way you like to learn, and you organize things into folders, it becomes personalized to you. Over time, it starts to understand how you think, and the answers get better and better. Using memory features and separate folders means that you get consistent and focused answers, not random answers every time you ask a question. Tip 10. Avoid the traps, hallucinations over trusting and dependency. AI is powerful, but it's not perfect, and it does have limits. Some of those limits are technical, and some we need to set ourselves. Sometimes AI is confidently wrong. Sometimes it gives information that sounds convincing, but isn't actually true. This is what we call AI hallucination. Another issue is dependency. If you rely on it too much, you can stop thinking for yourself. So use AI as a tool, not a replacement for your brain. Always cross-check with real material and don't depend on it blindly. Bonus tip. Make AI simulate a strict teacher or examiner. One really powerful way to use AI is through simulations. This is especially good for exam preparation. Tell AI, act like a strict teacher or examiner and challenge my understanding on this topic. It will ask you harder questions, push your reasoning, and expose weak areas you didn't even realize you had. And that discomfort, that's exactly how you grow quickly. If you found this video useful, drop a comment below and tell me what topic you want me to break down next. And if you're struggling with prompts or want help adapting these to your own subjects, let me know. I read every comment.